morning. Day 49. A little breezy. I hope you can hear me. We are pulling out of the hut. Thank goodness. Oh my God. Day 49 started many hours ago because the lady above me apparently does not know how to sleep in a shelter with a bunch of other people. Holy cow. She couldn't sleep. Nobody was going to sleep. Rolling around, crinkling things, pulling things out, zippers, bags, all night long, banging her water bottle. Heavy sighs because she just couldn't sleep. Man, I will be so happy to be camping in the rain tonight, alone. Here's my morning, bitch. They served me a vegetarian dinner. What the hell? I walked 400 miles for a roast turkey and they served me vegetarian lasagna. And it was not good lasagna. As an Italian, I can vouch for the fact that that lasagna sucked. Well, that's part 2 of my morning, bitch. But so far, it's not raining. And the clouds stayed just high enough, I think, we will be able to see our feet and follow the trail. I'm hopeful that we can get the tree line and then we can just follow the space between the trees. Uh-oh. Mail from home? Well, I'm gonna see what that is. I think we're going up to that sign and then we're going over here. So I think it's gonna be pretty for a little while here, maybe. The cloud stays above us. I will show you a little more of this stuff while I can. I don't know about you, I'm excited. It's day 49. This is a good day. It's getting a little cloudier. Every once in a while, one of these rocks is slippery from cloud moisture. And 99% of them you stick to, and then every once in a while your foot just slides. They don't know this trail, so I'm hoping the clouds stay above us enough for me to be able to see it. I can't even quite tell where the trail is because it's over here. Giving you extended coverage of this because once it starts raining and we're on Davis Path, there's not going to be a lot of video. You don't want to hear that much swearing anyway. Okay, well. Day 49. It's a little breezy and a little cloudy. This, ladies and gentlemen, is hear it if it gets any thicker. Thankfully, this is a pretty well-defined trail. But yeah, you can't really see the next cairn very well. The footpath is what's going to save me if I keep my eyes on it. Day 49. Oh man, it's starting to sink in. It's still not real, but still. Day 49. We survived the hut. Oh yeah, that was not worth that money. But it gave me a place to kind of close my eyes a little bit. I'd say sleep, but I'm not sure that counted as sleep. So close, but so far away. And we're gonna get rained on. We know this is gonna happen. There's a part of me that's dreaming. Well, they only said like 50%. No, we're gonna get hit by rain, thunder, lightning, hail, possibly a tornado. And we will walk on through the storm. Because I want to go home. Day 49, look at it, it's a beautiful day when you're on the mountain. It doesn't look like much, but this is the first break from the wind we've had for quite a while. And stop and take advantage of it. Oh, baby. We're headed down off this ridge. Maybe another mile, maybe a little more. We should get to trees. It's better as we're getting lower. It was really wet up top. This is wispy cloud. But it was making like rain noises farther up. It was just a cloud, but it was just so much cloud that, yeah, it was getting wet. I'm a little damp at this point, but not soaked yet. Oh, I gotta go back out there. It is really a lot more work than it would be if it wasn't blowing this hard, that's for sure. This trail is pretty good, but yeah, you gotta really watch that you're holding on to the ground because the wind is, oof. All right, I'm going back out. It was really blowing up top. It's getting better as we're going down. I think some of the ridge is above us, although I can't tell you what's around us at all because it's just a cloud. I'm sure it's all very beautiful. It's just a cloud. All right, I'm gonna have to use my poles because otherwise the wind will blow me over. But look at it, it's beautiful. Day 49. Day 49. We are celebrating all day long and again tomorrow. What a beautiful day to be alive. Look what we found. Trees. We've been in the trees for a little while now. They were much closer than I thought. I knew we would be closing the loop in 1.7 miles from the last time I saw you, but I thought the trees would be farther. We hit the trees pretty soon after that. Well, they started out as little shrubs, but they're getting bigger. The trail has been pretty good so far. I know it turns to shit later, so I'm enjoying it while I can. And being under the weather is so much better than being in the weather. Holy cow. I mean, it's a little warmer now, but yeah, when it was really wet and windy on top, I didn't enjoy that. It's the slippery factor. It wasn't cold, but yeah, we're enjoying this trail while we can, because I know, unless somebody's done an awful lot of maintenance since we were here a couple months ago, we've got a lot of crap ahead of us. But we're in the trees, and it's not raining down here yet, so we're going to get as many miles in as we can while we're still dry. All right, enough talking, back to work. This is it, Mr. Frodo. One more step. We will have closed the loop. We're not done. We've still got another 10 miles or so of trail to do. We'll finish tomorrow. This is not the end. But this is a major, gosh darn, let's use those kind of words, landmark here. Oh, baby. That really feels good. I can't tell you how good that feels. Oh man. Day 49 is filled with joy, celebration. Damn it. Break time. Hey, I don't mean to get anybody's hopes up, but this was a walk around when we came through a couple months ago. And I see another one cut here. I can't promise they have cut the whole trail, but someone cut a hole here. And I'm really happy about it. I'm not even going to complain about the width. I mean, I will point out that probably could be wider. But that was a step over. If they've got the blowdowns, the rain holds off, and somebody shows up with a cold beer at camp tonight, I mean, if I'm fantasizing, I might as well go all the way, right? No, but blowdowns cut would be huge. Because there were a lot of blowdowns. That's why I'm not sure they cut them all. But sometimes people start off ambitious, and then after the first few, you start being a little judgmental. But that's a step over. They could step over that one. See, it's a step around. That one didn't need to be cut. They saved their strength for more important things. Or maybe they just did those two trees and then they said, oh my God. Oh. Yeah. At this point, it still counts as relatively good trail, so we're not even working up much of a bitch about it. I saw some blue sky earlier. There's a little blue over there. I think it's all gonna blow over. Okay, I had lunch, so I had cheese, I had sausage, I had some Doritos. 2 months ago I packed those Doritos and they are still crunchy. That's pretty impressive. Yeah. Day 49. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to my forest. Yeah, it's got a few blowdowns every once in a while, but it's very nice. It's mossy in places, green, a few ferns here and there. I'm just letting this breeze blow through me because I'm really hot and sweaty. I've been hiking like a hiker almost. like a hiker who has delusions of getting to camp before it starts raining. That's not gonna happen. And even if I do, I'll be soaking wet with sweat. But no. We are in the no man's land between Davis and Stairs. There's like a 3.8 mile section in here that just kind of has no distinctive features. It's beautiful, but it seems to go on for a really long time because there's no way of marking off the distance at all. It's just a long ways between those 2 points. There's nothing out here. It's a landmark, no intersection, no mountaintop. In both directions, I have found it to be longer than it appears on the map, because mentally it just goes on for a long time. There's nothing to it. It's like driving in the desert. It's just no features. Well, no, it's not like that. I don't know. It's sort of like pizza, but no. But yes, here on day 49, have I mentioned that it is day 49? We are toddling through the magical forest. I thought I heard a bear earlier, but I'm pretty sure it was just a tree. But it really did sound like a growl of a bear right next to me. I was gifted a little bit of adrenaline. Look at this trail. It looks like we got fun coming up. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. You probably have better things to do than that. Oh. More magical forest. I told you it goes on for a while. We stopped, we took a drying break. Since I was drying, I might as well eat. So I ate some things. Nothing too exciting, but calories, drying. Now we're a little slow. I gotta wait for the pack to settle back to the right spots. Yeah, it's clearly out there, but it's not here yet. We're still probably 2 hours from camp, I would guess. Maybe more. Plenty of time for it to rain on us. But so far, day 49 has been going pretty darn well. Well, once I stopped trying to sleep. I don't know what time I got up, it was really early. But I figured if I was up, I might as well go outside and enjoy the view. I watched what passed for sunrise. It did not rise. It was just clouds. But now it's a beautiful day. Look at that sunlight in the forest. I'm surprised there aren't more people out here. Given the forecast, I totally understand why there are no people out here. Forecast was very scary, but it hasn't happened yet. But they mentioned all sorts of trouble, hail and wind. Yeah, it's magical forest. It just goes on for a really long time. But I haven't had to use my hands to pull myself up a cliff all day. That's a pretty good thing. Fernie. Yeah, we're not supposed to be here. Our trusty campsite. The always reliable water supply was completely dry. So I don't know where we're going. We're just going down until we find water. Then it'll determine what we'll do next. Yeah. I just dumbfounded. That site has always had water in all conditions. Completely dry. Just not a dribble, not a drop. I don't know if we're going to find any water at all. We might have to go all the way down to the highway. And I can't camp there, so not really sure what I'm doing here. Getting angry, bitter, which is a shame because this was day 49 and we were supposed to be celebrating all day. But now we got soaked in the rain and then no water. Well, my socks are full of water, but the campsite didn't have any water. So, yeah, I'd already started setting up a camp. I was excited. I was gonna have soup. Now I'm just angry and bitter. Beautiful. But yeah, I don't know what the hell, man. Day 49. That's all I can tell you. It's a celebration. Joy.
Hey. Try to give you enough light to see me. Hi. Day 49. I found water. We're really close to the road. We're really close to the trail. I was really close to losing my shit. That was like another 3 miles. And I wasn't planning. I'd already had the tarp up. I was ready to make soup. I've never seen that place dry. That just blew my mind. And added to my anger. I was already angry about that mountain. That mountain just pissed me off. One last mountain had to piss me off. But yeah, since we're so low, we're already past the mountain that we were going to visit tomorrow. So, I mean, we're like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes from the road. It's going to be a very short day. We'll have plenty of time for celebration. And then probably a long wait in the parking lot, mountain mosquitoes. But that's one way to celebrate, right? 49 days. Close the loop. We're really, really close. I think we're going to finish tomorrow. I don't know. There's nothing more I can say. 49 days. Night night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bemis Bridge.